What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Bowl Week action. Week number 1 for Bowl Week is actually going to be today. Upload's a little late, so I apologize for that, guys. Got a lot of busy things going on in Doug's world, but we're going to go ahead and get into this action for Bowl Week action. And then tomorrow, guys, we're going to get 4 games. Tomorrow, we're going to kick this one off with 3 games tonight. You're going to get Amarillo, you're going to get Midland State, and you're going to also get Odessa State in their bowl game as well. So the next 4 games will be posted tomorrow, and the national championship game will be posted on Monday. So what do you say we get this thing kicked off with the hot start? Amarillo Armadillos ranked 20th in the nation, taking on this UCLA team, number 21 in the Holiday Bowl. We've got some good defense here so far. It's 3rd and 16 after this sack. Shagbano gets the sack. That's 2 tackles for losses now, guys. And you guys will also notice I'm doing this a solo run here tonight. So little bro is nowhere to be found in this action tonight. So it's just me. Diamond Lee going to be sacked for a 2nd time by Von Borstel. He's going to get the 2nd sack on that drive. UCLA is going to have to settle for 3 points here. So 1st and 10, Rhett Bollinger going to lead this Amarillo offense down the field. That's a nice catch by number 83, Quan Alexander. And you know what? The defense is reigning supreme so far in this game. Bollinger's going to get sacked by Greg Rogers. It's going to push them back to 3rd and 18. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left to go in the first. They're going to end up running a little bit of a draw here to Keon Sykes, who had a pretty darn good season in year number 4. But he's not going to get anything. So they're going to have to give the football back to UCLA. They're going to run a screen as well, and it ran right in front of him. Ran right in front of the defensive lineman. Could have easily intercepted that pass and taken it all the way for a score. Did not. It's going to be 3rd and 12. A nice open field tackle here with a offensive lineman bearing in on him. It's a good play by the Amarillo defender. So UCLA going to settle for another field goal. It's going to be 6-0 here late in the first quarter, and they can't convert this 3rd down situation. It's going to give UCLA the football back. But Amarillo's defense stands tall. UCLA going to settle for another field goal. 9-0 here, UCLA. And again, no protection for Rhett Bollinger as he's going to get dropped to make this down 3rd and 11. So big time hit on Rhett Bollinger. You got to wonder how many he's going to be able to take and if he's going to be able to stand in that pocket tall and strong and make good throws. And you guys can see even more pressure on Bollinger from the Bruins. And now we're going to catch up with this UCLA offense with Diamond Lee at quarterback. The little handoff here from the shotgun formation, 2nd and 4. And Brandon Stevens is going to get 5 to get that 1st and goal. 9 rushes for 49 yards so far in this game. And the same play, just going to the opposite side of the O-line. And Brandon Stevens is going to get in for the touchdown. UCLA is going to be up 16-0 with an extra point. Some might say they could elect to go for 2 to make it a 17-point game, but they're not going to go ahead and do that. So 3rd and 6, 4:33 left to go, and a nice defensive play there by Quentin Lake to get that pass deflection. Bollinger not having a very good game at all, 2 for 5. They just can't move the football on this Bruins defense. But watch this move by this fullback / tight end, Sam White, for 33 yards. He's just bouncing off of tacklers left and right. It looks like he is the fullback there. He's also in motion. Diamond Lee going to fire up the middle. Touchdown UCLA to Damian Alloway. And now it's going to be 23-0. And we're not even near the end of the 2nd quarter yet. So it's all UCLA at this point. Nice catch here by Quan Alexander, but only going to get 1. Amarillo does call the timeout. They're just looking for any sort of score here. Field goal, touchdown, doesn't matter. They need to have it. They need to get it. Bad pass by Bollinger is going to be 5 of 10 now. Going to set up for 3rd and 9. Going to throw to the outside again, and another really well-played defensive play there by UCLA. Diamond Lee trying to make something happen for the Bruins here. 2-yard rush, going to be 3rd and 15. This is after a sack, by the way, guys, on this drive for UCLA. Bounces off the would-be tackler there. Going to get about to the... I did not see the down or the yardage marker there, but they don't get the 1st down. Obviously, with those screens, it's very hard to do. But 1st and 10, 21 seconds left to go here for Amarillo. 8-yard catch for Keon Sykes. And the time is ticking away here. They're going to try to hustle up back to the line. I don't get that. Just call a timeout, try to get a Hail Mary, I guess. But they're not going to like to use that last timeout in their pocket. But a throw out to the left, and look at this. Touchdown, Amarillo for a 50-yard strike. John Hunter. Nice catch, man. So maybe that threw UCLA off a little bit. Like, why aren't they calling timeout? What's going on? But we're going to try to get this 2-point conversion made, but Bollinger, no protection again. Going to get hit right in front of him. It's Lance Robinson. It's going to be 23-6. So it's still a 17-point lead for UCLA. And it's not looking too hot for Amarillo right now. You can see the time of possession, 6:08. It's about 7:52. So absolutely dominating defense by UCLA and on offense. They're moving the ball really effectively, really well. Extra possessions obviously help when Amarillo's offense can't score. It really does help here, but we're going to go to about 4 minutes left in the third quarter here. 2nd and 11 is going to turn into 3rd and 17 as Rogers gets another big hit on Bollinger, guys. This has been the story of this entire Holiday Bowl. Bollinger can't get any protection whatsoever. So on 3rd and 17, a huge hit on Keon Sykes. And I'm just looking at total yards here, guys. 175 to 293. UCLA is just dominating this Holiday Bowl. No questions asked here. So late in the third, Amarillo settles for that field goal, and just terrible defensive angles and pursuits. It's going to lead to Alloway getting 46. 3rd and 6, 141 left to go, and just a bounce off the tackler, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Alloway with that 13-yard catch. Here's a little toss, a little sweep to the left, and it's going to be a touchdown. Brandon Stevens gets number 2 on the night. Late in the third, 30-9. And the Bruin, he loves it. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. It's jumped to 250 in the fourth quarter. And Diamond Lee going to scramble in for the touchdown. So this is pretty much the dagger, guys. Pretty much the dagger in this one. 37-9 is your final score. UCLA takes home the Holiday Bowl. Honestly, I thought Amarillo probably could have showed a little bit more fight in this game. They were really a hot team at the start of the season, but near the end kind of fell off just a little bit. And I think that kind of roller coaster season that they kind of had really affected this Holiday Bowl. So let's get now into the next game that I'm going to show you guys. Is Odessa State against North Carolina State, number 25 team in the nation, number 1 passing offense for Odessa, number 1 in the passing touchdowns in the nation. So obviously got to be watching out for that. But NC State, a very well-balanced football team. We're going to see how they do against Odessa's defense. And we see here Odessa's defense actually did a very good thing right there. The first play of the game, Garber's going to throw out of bounds. There's just nothing open for him, and some really good pressure here, but the pass will... Oh, I thought that was going to be completed. Just get enough mustard on it to allow the receiver to make the catch. He drops it after a big hit. So good stuff by Odessa's defense so far here. And look at this, the sack on Chase Garbers. It's going to push them back to 4th and 16. Patrice Tillman, look at this. Just the 2-team on Garbers. So really good job by Odessa's defense to get them stuffed and stopped on their first possession. So Cameron Willis leading out that number 1 passing offense in the nation for Odessa. And they're marching right down the field here. Brian Parks for a 5-yard catch. Really the storyline here, guys, is if you watch the Wednesday preview video, is how is Paris Austin, the wide receiver, going to do here for Odessa? Obviously, he did not get selected as a first team or a second team All-NCAA or Big 12 receiver, even though he led the NCAA in receiving yards. So absolute snub. As you see, Pat Dowdell drop this catch. It's going to be 4th and 8, so Odessa's going to have to settle for the field goal, and it's missed. He missed it. Where exactly did he miss it? He went just a little bit left and short. Obviously, the kicking game for Odessa is not that great, so I'm not really surprised there. But a good play here by Jason Kelly to get that tackle for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for NC State. Some more pressure. Garbers throws on the run, and it's picked off. It's picked off by the linebacker for Odessa. And what a play there to get Garbers in this offense off the field. So we get Odessa's next possession here. 19 seconds to go. Takes a big hit. Cameron Willis gets up, shakes it off like a man. The myth, the legend. 3rd and 9. 6 seconds to go. They're going to run a screen pass, and I thought that he was going to bust off that tackle, but DeMarcus Gibson going to get stopped short, and they're going to have to give the football back as we start the second quarter to NC State. And look at this play. Garber's going to get sacked again, so another defensive battle. We saw one in that Amarillo UCLA game, and it was this first half. This first half has not been what we expected it whatsoever. I expected this kind of performance for NC State, being more that balanced type of team, but it doesn't look like Odessa's able to get the passing game going here effectively, as we've seen him do so many times during the season. 2nd and 1, and oh, nice move here. Gonna roll and spin to get that first down and more. Marcus Gibson. Another swing pass to Gibson. Gonna get Steve Norton, 6-yard catch. Almost got out of bounds. 19 seconds to go here in the second quarter, guys. Got to get a score right here to get the first one on the board in this entire bowl game. Jabari McCollum making this 9-yard catch. Gonna set it up for 1st and goal. 23 of 30 for Cameron Willis and 115 yards. This is not normal. This is not normal. Normally, he's up to about 200 at this point, averaging about 400 yards per game. We see a little dump off here to DeMarcus Gibson. They're going to get the touchdown. And let's just check the time left. There's 6 seconds left. So I guess you could argue that that was a pretty smart play. Don't waste your time out there. You can get one play off, and maybe if you get stopped short, call that timeout. But we see here that off the touchback, wow. 55 yards. That's amazing. That's amazing. So with 0 time on the clock left because of the touchback. Amazing. Amazing. They did not get into the end zone, guys, so good job by Odessa's defense to stop them before getting into the end zone. That would have been really, really sucky. Heading in after all of that, being tied, nothing throughout the whole entire game, to get to 7-0, and then with no time on the clock, tie the game off a Hail Mary. That would have sucked. But Jason Kelly, who's been a great safety for them all season long, is going to stuff Garbers, and they're finally going to get their first points of the game by kicking a field goal. We're mid-part of the way here through the third quarter, about 3:42 left to go, and as we see Cameron Willis get dropped for a sack, NC State gets the football back here. Now watch this. Look at Garbers bust off the tackle. He's got a block that probably could have been a block in the back, but it's not going to get called, and Garbers runs down the sideline for a huge run, and it's going to set up NC State perfectly to get into the end zone. After a few plays later, Garbers gets in for the touchdown. It's going to be 10-7 NC State late third quarter. 2:35. Pass almost picked off, but they're going to get to about 2nd and inches here. Probably could have given them the first down, but they didn't elect to give them the benefit of the doubt there. Cameron Willis slides about a little bit past midfield. Going to pick up the first down here. 1st and 10. Willis with pressure gets hit hard. But we see here, nice run, powerful run here on the catch by DeMarcus Gibson. Going to get 19 down the sidelines. 2:01 in the third. Play action. Willis going to toss it over there to what looks like to be, I believe that's Doug Williams at number 83 there. 2nd and goal here. 1:44. Pass complete to Doug Williams. Yep, 86 actually. 86, number 86. Williams 5 catches for 31 right now. 3rd and goal. Willis has 40 passing attempts in this entire game, and he's going to get more. He's going to get more in this fourth quarter. So he's been pulling this team on his back, putting this team on his back, pulling all the weight. Tommy Nance with the touchdown catch. That's a pretty decent throw there, but even better effort by Tommy Nance to get into the end zone. We got 1:22 left in the third quarter. Here's a run up the middle. Looks like he's going to get stuffed. No, he's not. He's going to bust this thing all the way. Let's see if we can catch him. We can't. He's going to go all the way for a 75-yard touchdown. That is unreal. Aaron Collins, watch this, just shoves off the tackler and just uses the speed he has left to get into the end zone. It's 17-14, and another strike Another big play for NC State. That's Pat Carter for 46. That's his first catch of the game. 2nd and goal here, and it's a touchdown for NC State on their next possession. Aaron Collins is in for number 2. Score number 2 for him. And NC State now is going nuts, and so is that Wolf. Oh, he's going crazy. He's going nuts. You can see the offensive production here. Odessa is getting shut down, guys. They have more plays. They're losing by 10, and their yards, 187 right now. So it is not a typical Odessa performance. Pat Dowdell with this catch gets the first down. Willis trying to buy some time. He's going to throw out to 83 there. That might be Jabari McCollum. Brian Parks. I'm getting all these receivers messed up here, guys. But Brian Parks makes the catch and picks up the first down and more. Gibson going to get stuffed on a 3rd and 5. It's going to be 4th and 6. You got to go for it here. You got to pick up the first down. And look at that strike. Look at that strike to Tommy Nance with the huge catch. That's a clutch throw. That's an even clutch, a more clutch catch, guys. I mean, holy cow. Look at this one more time. I don't know who to give credit to. Either the throw from Willis to challenge that safety coming on, or to give Tommy Nance all the credit there for making that grab. But either way, it was absolutely clutch that Odessa was able to grab that and convert it to a score. So it's going to be 27-21 as NC State gets all the way back down the field. This is the drive, though. We've seen Odessa do this against Little Rock. This is the drive. This is what Cameron Willis and Odessa State wanted to get paired up with. They wanted to bring this program back to some sort of relevancy. So Cameron Willis, got to come through right here for your guys. Got to come through for the program. 3rd and 9 after this Gibson 1-yard reception. So if you get a touchdown, guys, you get a touchdown, you win the game. Got a minute 17. You got 2 timeouts. This is definitely doable, but some really conservative play calling here is going to get Williams 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 7. We already saw a 3rd and 7 conversion for a touchdown. Can we get another? We get Pat Dowdell out to about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39. 48 seconds to go. Odessa does use 1 timeout, so they have 1 left. Pass complete up the middle to Paris Austin. Finally, he's been missing. He's gone MIA in this game. He's got 2 catches for 18 yards, and you got to wonder if that's maybe the reason why that this offense hasn't done much. And look at this, going out deep to Paris Austin, but he was out of bounds. So a bad throw by Willis, trying to get him more involved here. Here's a deep bomb up the middle. He's got Tommy Nance for 36. Time will start ticking away here as we get to about the 10-yard line. 1st and 10, and he floats it to Pat Dowdell. He makes the catch, but he didn't get a foot in bounds. So we got to do it over again. 2nd and 10, 20 seconds to go. Pass complete. Oh, a huge hit. A huge hit to stop him short to Brian Parks. 10 catches for 88 for him, but they're not calling the timeout. They're not calling timeout. 9 seconds to go. 3rd and inches. You got a couple plays here. Pass goes incomplete. Stallings with the deflection. You can't go for a field goal. You got to get a touchdown here, guys. 4 seconds. You got 1 play. Willis getting some pressure on him. Slings it to the outside, and Raven Saunders with the deflection. And you know what that means is time hits 0, guys. North Carolina State is going to win this football game in dramatic fashion. And this definitely, for me, was the play of the game. You got to make those tackles in the backfield. That's really what cost Odessa the game, guys. And plus, not getting Paris Austin involved as much as they needed to. And that, my friends, is going to end Cameron Willis's career as a quarterback in the Big 12. So we'll just keep tabs on Mr. Cameron Willis here. He had a really good season for the Odessa State Dust Devils, but we'll keep tabs on him in the NFL updates here on Wednesdays on the channel. So, guys, what do you say we get into this game? Midland State against Arizona, and we're going to start this game off with a huge play. The very first play from scrimmage for Midland State, and Whiteside is going to hook up with his receiver for a huge chunk play, and there's Jesse Tyson going to get 11. So, really good start for the Mustangs right out of the gate. Starting fast. You see what I did there with horse racing? Yeah, I got the puns tonight, guys. Got the puns. 3rd and goal. Dexter Whiteside unable to get positive yardage on back-to-back plays. So 2 plays for Midland State, 2 big chunk plays, and then 3 mediocre plays nets them a field goal to start the game off. Not good. Not good. You take the big chunk plays, but you got to convert that into a touchdown. Have to do it. Against this really good offensive unit for Arizona, you got to take those possessions and capitalize on them. But a really nice stand here by Midland State's defense. J.J. Taylor going to get stopped, and they're not going to kick the field goal for a tie here. It's 4th and goal, and Arizona comes out in the pistol formation, and they're going for it. Got the tight end in motion here out to the left, and they got blockers, and that seems like an easy touchdown for Nathan Tilford. And Arizona, aggressive, gets a touchdown. That's the type of play that you need to have in your back pocket if you're going to try to win a bowl game, guys. That's something that Midland State, I thought that they should have gone for it there on that 4th and goal possibly. But Arizona's going to stick it right back at them and say, you know what, you guys are going to be super conservative. We're just gonna shove it down your throat, man. We're just gonna shove it down your throat. We're gonna get that touchdown. But it's gonna be 10-3 here as we skip a little bit forward into the second quarter. Dexter Whiteside getting some pressure on him, so he's gonna throw it away here. Clean pocket, and just gonna throw it out of bounds in double coverage. 4 of 7 now for 90 yards for Dexter Whiteside. 3rd and 10. Mid part of the second, 4:11 to go, and we're gonna see another bomb out deep and almost picked off into double coverage again. And Whiteside, you gotta wonder if he has his wits about him in this game so far, because we're already a quarter and a half in, and they're not moving the football down the field any longer. Outside of those 2 plays, the very first ones of the game, it's mostly Midland State's defense that's carrying them right now, as a huge hit is gonna cause Arizona to fumble, but they don't pick it up. That's Talamontes with the huge hit. So 3rd and 11, Arizona trying to convert on this play and throwing off his back foot, but Jeremy Flores going to get that deflection there. Let's skip a little bit forward to about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. And a 1st and 10, Tyson trying to get up the middle, going to get nothing. So it's good to see that Midland State is past their own 50-yard line here, but again, it's all about conversion rates. It's all about conversion. Are they going to be able to convert this into a touchdown to get the tie? So Midland State calls a timeout, and this run up the middle with the power by Kyle Wagner is going to get the 10-yard score. 10s are wild, guys. 10-yard rush. Going to tie this game, 10-10. 115, Gutierrez. Not going to get any positive yardage there. Arizona calls a timeout. They're trying to get some good things done on their offensive side of the ball here. 174 to 185 in total yards. Both teams kind of mulling their way here, kind of grinding their way through some offensive possessions. Screen pass, unable to get any positive yardage there. J.J. Taylor, a 5-yard loss. Going to make it 3rd and 18. What's the play call here for Arizona? They're going to do another screen pass? No, they're going to go ahead and try to maybe throw it deep here. They are. They're going to bomb it here, and almost picked off by Midland State. 4th and 18. Arizona's going to have to give the football back to Midland State. Nobody scores in the half. And we're going to jump to the mid part of the third quarter. Still 10-10 game here. And again, it's been mostly kind of a defensive battle in this bowl week number 1 for you guys. 10-10 game. The UCLA game was kind of a dud for Amarillo. Odessa game got better as the game went on. But here we are, 10-10 in the third, and another defensive stop by Arizona. It's going to make it 4th and 18. Going to have to give the football back to Arizona now. 3rd and 6. Gutierrez trying to make something happen. Can't get out of the pocket in time. And Willie Grant, who's been here, it seems like forever. Willie Grant's been a playmaker for this Midland State's defense for a very, very long time. And he is going to use that experience to get that sack. So it's going to be 4th and 13. Arizona, give up the ball, man. Give up the ball. We're going to go back to Midland State's offensive possession here. Let's see what they can do. Dexter White fumbles the football. And the question is was he down at all? Was he down at all? Looks like Ramirez with the sack and the strip sack, and he was not. The ball popped loose. It seems like every single time that Dexter Whiteside has to come up in a clutch situation, he falters. And Arizona is going to have their shot at taking the lead here. And watch Gutierrez run this football, guys. He's bowling over people. 12-yard rush. Should have been stopped in the backfield. He's got 76 yards in the game. First and goal. Can't bust off 3 guys as Nathan Tilford gets a 3-yard rush. It's going to be second and goal. And they're going to try the hurry-up offense here. They must have liked what they saw in that defensive front for Midland State. Let's see what the play call is here. We've got a single receiver up high, and he's in motion now. They might end up doing a little read option here. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Cedric Peterson with a 4-yard loss. Jake Brock with that tackle for a loss. Third and goal. That's a really huge play. We'll see if they can actually convert, though. And a touchdown up the middle to Brian Castile. Yeah, we see it. We see the Nike sign. Just do it. We see it. Not a good play there by the safety. Number 41. You got to try to go for the ball at that point. He threw it right at you. But Arizona's going to end up taking the lead here. Midland State, 1st and 10, just trying to work the football. Maybe play a little bit more conservative here because Dexter Whiteside seems to make a lot of mistakes. Don't be aggressive with Whiteside. You can't do it. 2nd and 6 is going to turn into a 3rd and 3 after Dylan Fowler makes a 3-yard grab. Here's the 3rd and 3 attempt, and we are going to get the first down as a nice catch and turn up field by Vince Barrow. 6 catches for 32 for him on the game. Let's jump a little bit forward ahead here. 3rd and 10. Whiteside, pass complete. 3:52 though, left to go. Time is ticking away. This is a situation where you can't give them the football back. You got to go for it here. Whiteside, it seems like he's had a pretty decent game as far as percentages go. He's 21 of 29, but as far as passing yards go and clutching up, it has not been his forte, but he clutches up here. Blake Storm with an 11-yard grab, picking up that first down. 2nd and 10. Oh, and a little draw play here to Jesse Tyson. It's only going to get 1. 3 minutes left is going to turn to 2:49, and they're going to run a draw play on 3rd and 9, and you're losing by a touchdown. That makes 0 sense to me, guys. You got to be aggressive right there. And it's not going to pan out. It's not going to pan out for him. Not being aggressive doesn't pan out for him. I know, like I said, you want to be aggressive here, but not, you want to be conservative back in your own 20-yard line. But it's not going to work out for him as they miss the field goal. Gutierrez trying to do too much. He fumbles the ball. The offensive lineman picks it up, and it's stripped. It's stripped. Midland State comes up with the football in a wacky situation here. Willie Grant with the strip. Watch the hit here. Gutierrez, is he down? That's the question. The knee is still off the ground. The ball comes loose, and then the O-lineman picks up the football, and Willie Grant comes through with the strip on the O-lineman. They get the football back. So Midland State, be aggressive here right now. Whiteside, bust off the tackle, bust off the sack, and Ulysses Neely comes up with a touchdown. They tie the game. With 1:59 left to go, Midland State ties the game. So 2 awesome plays for Midland State to bring them back from the dead. They seemed done in this game. They come back to tie it. 2nd and 13 after a sack. And here's a little hitch route. Drew Dixon going to get 55 seconds to go. 3rd and 8. This is a huge possession for Arizona. Pass complete up the middle. 4th and 4. Midland calls a timeout. They get the ball back. They have about 37 seconds now. Time is ticking away here. They don't use the timeout, though. So we got a 2nd and 3 situation here, and Whiteside bombing it deep. Oh, he almost decided to pick it off, but look at this play. Down at the 1-yard line. Dallas win for 75. 15 seconds to go. Midland State has a timeout at their disposal. You could kick the field goal and win this game here right now, but they're going to elect to try to run the ball in, and Jesse Tyson can't get in. The clock's going to run. You can't stop it right here unless you spike it or throw it out of bounds. So they're going to hurry up to the line. They could call a timeout and kick the field goal and win the game, but they're not going to do that. They're going to throw it in back of the end zone, and Dylan Fowler comes up with the touchdown catch to win the game. Midland State snatches victory away from Arizona in the last 2 minutes of this bowl game. What a wacky finish. What a weird way to go out for Dexter Whiteside. And you know what? That's exactly how Dexter Whiteside's career should finish. The most weird up and down quarterback in this entire series wins in the most wacky way. But Midland State is going to win this game. They're going to win the bowl game, guys. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to get 4 bowl games on tap before Monday, the national title game. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace.